Today I'm going to be demonstrating a fade with a beard line up and shape up. So the guy that I'm cutting in this video, this is actually one of my good friends from high school. He was also the quarterback on our high school football team, and this is like my third time cutting his hair. And he also drove over an hour to get this haircut, so I had to get him right. But here you just see me making my bald guideline. This is going to be a mid drop fade, so you can see it drops down in the back just a little bit. And originally I recorded all sides of this haircut, but for some reason my memory card got corrupted, so I had to switch out. But luckily I was able to catch this side of the haircut. So here I'm just starting out with the lever fully closed, and I'm gradually opening it until I get to that top of the guideline. I didn't speed this video up. This is normal speed, so I'm just gonna let you sit back and watch the steps. And while I already had the guard off, I just went ahead and blended the beard in. I'm gonna come back and shape it up later, but I just wanted to go ahead and be efficient with my time. So next I have on the one guard, and I'm just smoothing everything down. He's trying to get waves on the top, so I'm going to leave the top. I'm going to get the straight hairs on top, but for right now we're just gonna leave it. So here we're making another guideline with the one guard fully open. Now we close it. So the steps with the one guard: lever open, lever closed, and then lever halfway. It works every time, I'm telling you guys. Now it's halfway. And you'll see me tilt the clipper back and forth when I'm fading, just to make sure that I'm getting an even cut. When you're cutting coarse hair, oftentimes you have to make several passes over the hair, and that's why you see me doing that. So with the half guard, I have the lever halfway open and then closed. And we're going up under that number one guard. Be careful not to go up too high with this guard, because then you'll end up raising the fade. Now I take the 1.5 guard, and I'm trying to blend into the top right now. So I started out with the lever open, and then you're going to see me close it. Just because of his hair texture, once I'm finished with this 1.5 guard, I'm going to have to go back with the one guard. As you saw, it left a faint line, so I'm just going to blend that out. So pretty much at this point, we've already gone through our steps, but this is what's called touch-up work. This is the difference between a good haircut and a great haircut. The detail work, that's what makes the difference. And it's very important that you do detail work on all hair types, but especially coarse hair types. And by the way, if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on Instagram at @BarberStyleDirectory. That's at @BarberStyleDirectory. And you can also follow me on Instagram at ThomasCutIt. That's at ThomasCutIt. But as you can see, the blend is pretty much done at this point. I'm just going back and hitting dark spots. Here, I'm just getting the straggly hairs on top. Be careful when you're doing this. What you can do, you can start out with the lever open if you don't feel comfortable with the lever closed. And here I'm just applying some holding spray, and I'm going to let this set while I'm shaping up the beard. So we're going to shape the beard just a little bit. He wants to keep it as thick as possible, but we're just going to clean it up. And since I'm using a black cape and his hair is black as well, for contrast purposes, you can put a white towel around the cape, and that can help you see the beard from the cape. And once again, if you're not comfortable, what I always do, I always start out with the lever open, and then if I want to get more precise hairs, I'll close the lever. But I always start with the lever open, just so the hair may be a different texture, or the hair may not be as dense as the hair on top of the head, so you don't want to cut too far into the beard initially. And I always tell people, if you're a beginner, don't worry about time. The speed will come later. Worry on the skill first. Worry about perfecting your skill. And right here with the trimmers, I'm not worried about getting a super sharp edge up just because I'm going to come back with the razor. So here I'm just cleaning up the hair. We're going to keep everything as natural as possible in the front. Guys, when you're lining someone up, just follow the natural hairline. Of course, you're going to have to take some hair off to get a sharp line up, but don't overdo it. Just find that balance. And the more you cut, the more you'll find that balance. So this is just shave gel, and I'm just combing it into the beard. The razor really makes the haircut last a few more days longer, I promise you. Always take your time when using a razor as well. You never want to rush because you may nick a client. And when using a razor, you always want to keep tension on the skin. Always. You see my thumb is always close to that razor, just because I want the skin pulled as tight as possible. You especially want to be careful around the mustache area. The hair is a lot more tough around this area, so you definitely want to make sure that the area around the lip is lubricated enough for the razor to glide. We were just joking about the cut right here. So as you can see, he has some dry patches on the back of his neck, and that may just be a mild case of dermatitis. But I'm just going to exfoliate this area. Unfortunately, my camera didn't get all of it, but you get the gist of what I was trying to do. If you guys got value out of this video, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. Let me know what you think of this cut in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next video.